Hi, I'm Bruno, and welcome to my portfolio. I hope you enjoy what you're about to see. I'm about to take you on a journey through 2016 and some of the projects that I've created along the way. First, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a full time graphic design student working on my bachelor's degree in graphic arts. I'm also a freelancer who is available for hire right now, either by contract or an hourly rate. My specialties are print and web design that focuses on corporate branding and marketing techniques. I'm glad that you can join me today for this presentation. I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. The first piece we are taking a look at is a simple menu concept that I created for Gino's Pizza Shack. It is a casual Italian American restaurant that carries a family feel to it and presents homemade classics such as pizza and pasta. The goal was to incorporate the Italian heritage along the way with a very comfortable feel. Using a very familiar tablecloth backdrop, celebrates the good old American side of Gino's and his family. The feeling of being on a picnic suggests calmness and family. The character of Gino in the logo is a great representation of fun and gives the impression of an affordable but good homemade food. A simple call to action listed at the bottom is great for their takeout business, and their catchphrase located conveniently at the top simply means to enjoy. As we take a look inside the menu, we see a nice chalkboard spread across the checkered classic tablecloth. Utilizing a photorealism technique that I learned along the way, I was able to establish a very high quality feel to this menu as you hold it in your hands. The chalk style writing makes you feel that the items have just been recently drawn on there today, and there's an exclusive quality attached to them. Using great photos and proximity placement, the photos are able to entice the customer and get them ready to visualize and taste the meal that is coming their way. As we move on to the back cover, it pretty much wraps it all up right here, showcasing some of Gino's specialty high end items along with soft drinks and their mission statement at the bottom. There are also seals of quality placed on the back to reassure the customer that whatever they order, they are receiving quality. This project was very fun and it really taught me how to utilize all of the tools in Adobe InDesign as I was still very new to the program. I sharpened my baseline grid skills and paragraph styles along with the master pages and layout techniques. Great little project. As we move on, the next project was my first attempt at a full magazine layout. It was a 12-page magazine featuring many articles, ads, and letters. Topics were identity theft and refinancing your home. The publication was entitled National Community Bankers Association. The cover here uses creams and blues and a little bit of green. I chose this color scheme to demonstrate security and comfort, and that's what I think you need when you have a company like this. The photo chosen for the cover really pushes the main article about identity theft with the popular Guy Fawkes mask that was used in the major motion picture V for Vendetta. Inside the magazine, we have the letter from the editor. As we open up the magazine and move through it quickly, keeping with the concept and colors, I feel this piece demonstrates a very coordinated and effective page in this magazine. The main article is the next page, and it was article a 3-page article, but I just put the beginning one in here because it's a very big magazine, and for time constraints, I only put a few pages in here for demonstration purposes. So this is the main article, and this is about identity theft, laid out nicely and easy to navigate and retrieve the information you need quickly and promptly. Next article, we're going to move on. It's a simple spread. There's not really too much to talk about. So the next one you're going to look at is for refinancing and things you must know before you refinance your home. I used a 3-column simple grid layout for this article, and it worked out nicely. I also used a pull quote that I placed on the photo for a reinforcement factor. It's a simple layout. And then the back cover, right here, this is the back cover of the magazine. I designed this ad with a happy feeling attached to it, urging people to subscribe to the magazine, listing the low price in the form of a ribbon stamp, and the woman in the piggy bank, the smile, the pose, the composition. It was all perfect for this ad to be successful. I'm very happy with the choices I made and the way that it turned out. Now, a lot of this magazine was taken out, like I said, because some of the ads were not created by me, they were given to us and I didn't want to showcase those in my portfolio. So I removed some of that for that reason and also for time constraints. So as we move on next, we're going to go to a trifold brochure of Aqua Excursions. This was a kayaking expedition company, and it's a very simple, 3 trifold layout. And all we did for this was keeping it simple for the reader to gather the information as quickly and easily as possible. And on the other page, there's only another page right here. It's the second page. Um, that's it. It's just a couple pictures to show what they do, and very easy layouts to read. So the opposite side is more of the same. This brochure really packs a lot of information without becoming cluttered and obnoxious. I also thought the orange and blues were the best way to represent the blue sky and the water, and also the orange representing the kayaks because they're usually bright colored, and that's what they display at this company. So, and I also have one more piece for this campaign. This was a simple poster on 16 by 20 canvas, and it's for print. And it's just a very simple, relaxing, calming feeling. And I wanted to keep it simple, but it's effective. And trying to show peace and tranquility that the kayaking offers. That's what my goal was for this campaign, and I think I accomplished that. Next up, we have one more trifold brochure to go through, and this one is for Walmart, as you can see. It's not only good for shopping, but it's also good for exercising. The whole point of this brochure was to get people active, to show people that walking at Walmart was a good way to exercise and perhaps get some shopping done at the same time. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. As you can see, simple layout. And on the inside, there's a little bit more going on here. And this is more of like I created a map demonstrating different path options that you can take. Also, chart to record your progress and a calendar to show public walk dates. So there's some information there that you can keep track of and also use for your benefit. This is just a big sign that's right at the front door. When you first walk in with a light, you can take a brochure and also see a large map of where you're going to go. Big, big map. Up next, well, winemaking in my family is a very, very big thing, being Italian and all. So creating a brand for myself was something that I needed to be done. I wanted something modern and elegant. I used different shades of purple representing different types of grapes used in the winemaking process. I also used the circles to create the U in my name, obviously. This is the wine bottle label right here. The campaign is still in progress, so there will be more added as I go. Right now, I just have the logo and the wine bottle label, but I wanted something a little bit modern, a little bit unique, and that's what I think I got with this one. Up next, I have Imperial Beach, California is the mecca for surfers. They needed an up-to-date marketing makeover, so to attract new and young visitors and future residents. So I was going for that here. This is the homepage of the website I created. Also created similar social media pages, postcards, billboards, and more. They will be added soon. I just didn't have the time to get it all in place, so I'll be adding those fairly soon. So keep taking a look, and you'll see more of that. And up next, this was one of my very first attempts at an infographic. Over 100 hours of research and 30 hours of production time, I was able to successfully map out the characters of HBO's hit TV show True Blood and their genealogy on one effective poster. This project was created on 16 by 20 canvas at 600 DPI using InDesign and a little bit of Photoshop. There's a lot of information on here, but finding a way to display it without being overwhelming was the challenge. And I'm very proud of this piece and the challenges that I overcame to finalize it. On the next 10 projects, we'll wrap up this portfolio. They are pieces that I do for my personal enjoyment of the art itself and pieces that express my personal unique style and flavors. I hope you enjoy them. This first piece is myself, of course, with a lot of compositing, dodging and burning techniques, and adjustment layer effects, filters, just a lot going on here. A lot of hours put into it to create the different depth and the depth of field of the whole overall picture. I created this concept, Honorable the Undead, in 2013, but I still revisit it today to touch it up and enhance it as my skills grow stronger with Photoshop every day. And up next is a second piece that goes with that same campaign. It's a web series I was going to do online where I write and have a little bit of these visuals to go along with it. This one gets a little more in depth, a little more going on here. I wanted to expand on the universe a little, and I think I did that with some more characters, some more lighting effects, and things of that nature. Um, Up next, I have a very strong passion for the WWE, and it has always been a dream of mine to one day design for them. I love the character concepts and displaying their features to further the character development and really bring them to life. These are a new series of posters that I'm currently working on for their new brand split for their two shows. They split apart, put wrestlers on different shows, one red, one blue. So what I did here is I'm going to make a total of 36 of these, and it's a fairly new project, but more of these will be added as I go, creating unique nameplates and really using dodging and burning to bring out highlights and shadows in the wrestler's muscles. Creates an unbelievable depth in each individual character, and I really enjoy doing that. And you'll see a lot more of these as I update the portfolio the next few months. Um, Up next, I have a couple more of these, but this is the women's division. And right now it's starting to soar, so the women are getting more attention than they ever have. So I'm trying to promote them too to contribute to that, and that's what we're doing here. I do a women's division, and I'm doing the men's division separately, but they're on the same show, so the red and blue concept continues on, and it's coming along nicely. I really like the effect and the uniformity that these posters have with each other. And up next, these are WWE match cards. These are really going to be the size of the television screen. I shrunk them down here to show you multiple ones. But in the WWE match cards, this is what drives attention to the promoted match. Cool and unique ways to display the fighters creates enticement and anticipation for the upcoming match. This concept I created for the new SmackDown Live program on the USA Network, utilizing the blues as much as possible, reinforces the brand entirely. That's what I was going for here. And this one here was another match card I made for the largest WrestleMania in history this past year, promoting the women's division and their impact on the event. Had a very patriotic theme to the event, hence the red, white, and blue and the stars and stripes concept. I created all of this trying to, the heart of Texas. Everything was going around the American flag, so I tried to stick with the reds and the blues. And I made a few different ones of these, but this one I think was very special because of how impactful the women were finally in WrestleMania history. So that's what I wanted to do for them. And up next, I have a couple more posters here that I made. One for NXT, a developmental league that WWE owns and operates. This is where the talent really takes form and prepares for their main roster appearance. This one in particular was for Becky Lynch. She is now currently on the main roster and is women's champion. The other poster is promoting the Survivor Series event, popular event traditionally taking place around Thanksgiving that they do, showcasing for the wrestlers that I put this together as well. And these two are not wrestling related, but these are promotional posters for FDIC and also for Fathers Matter, an organization that I created to promote the future of our children, and also that fathers, they need more time with their kids. They need more rights in the courtroom. So I made this poster to let people know that fathers need to be with their kids more often, and they need the chance, and the future is now, and the future is the kids. And that's what these two posters mean to me. And as we move on, you have to have something funny. You have to have a little humor in our life, right? Well, this is a poster that plays on the hit TV show Breaking Bad, obviously. I thought it would be fun to change it to Breaking Banana and replace the human characters with primates. Using a lot of compositing, I have a hard time with that word today, and adjustment layers, I achieved a great effect. It's pretty cool. A lot of people love it. They think it's funny, and I tried to keep it as similar as I could as the show, but I did it with primates. So it's the first one, only one I have right now. Maybe there'll be more to come in the future. And the final piece I have to show you right here, this is a current project that I'm working on. I've created a YouTube channel that talks wrestling all the time, and I needed a great name for it, a great logo, and something to create a big buzz. So I was able to use this logo on t-shirts, hats, stickers, and also on watermarks on the videos themselves. So this is going to be a great video logo and also for merchandising purposes too. And that's something I'm working on right now. And we've reached the end of our presentation. I thank you for joining me today for about 15 minutes. I also hope you enjoy my projects. I'd love to be your designer. If you are interested, you can contact me today by phone at 440-862-6646. Email me bruno.graphicdesign@gmail.com or find me on Facebook. You can also network with me on Behance. Right there, or even on LinkedIn. All the contact information is listed on the right of this slide. And thanks again for taking the time to join me today. And I look forward to speaking with you in the future. Enjoy your day. And thanks again.